Now the last of our must-haves is some kind of an off-feed table for your table saw. I found it's really nice, especially with longer or wider material, as you're cutting them, to have some place to support them as they come off the saw. And in this case, what we've done is we built what's called a 3-in-1 work support. On this particular one, especially used with the table saw, we have a series of ball bearings. It allows for a nice easy glide off the back of the saw. There's a second part of this 3-in-1 support that is made with UHMW, ultra-high molecular weight. Great way to position things, maybe off a drill press. And the last way to hold your work is with a nice broad flat table like this. And they all work the same way. There are a series of runners on the bottom that connect this to the basic stand, and I want to show you how that works. Now, removing the knobs on both sides, you can see the extension. This has got a hole in it, which of course line up to the 3 different tops. So swapping these out is really fast. Making the height elevation is done on the side with this small little knob and nut that run in a T-track. It's a great way to very quickly raise this for a table saw or raise it even higher for a drill press. The one thing I will tell you though is that when I cut this opening on the router table for the T-track, I was a little bit concerned about messing up this original piece. So I was glad that I made an extension a little bit longer and cut off that piece so that I can take the router bit and use this scrap piece to be able to lay out the perfect spot for the extension. It works really well. You'll use this in your shop all the time, and between those 3 pieces, you'll never be without some kind of support. And one last tip. When I was gluing these runners to the platform here and the other 2, I found out the glue made things kind of loose, and they moved all over the place. It was really hard to keep them aligned. So I made a couple of brackets, little blocks on both sides that helped me center this a whole lot easier. I clamped those in place so that when I inverted this to put them on the tops of these runners, it stayed in the same spot. When you're clamping this too, you may not have clamps that are broad enough to be able to clamp each one of these little runners down to the side. All I did was make a couple of cauls like this, so clamping it from the outside, put pressure on these runners, and really did a great job of gluing this to the top. Follow these couple little tips when you're gluing it, and it'll save an awful lot of frustration.